Hi, I'm Lawson. My writings appear on Medium.com, Substack.com, where I have a newsletter that's free. Um, the content's on Newsbreak, and I'm on WordPress, and TikTok, and YouTube. I just Google the name Lawson Wallace, and you'll find my content. I get asked all the time, I need to do this, or give me advice on what to do about this situation with this girl, or this job, and I do the best I can with this advice. You know, and what I'm wondering about is, do you really want my advice, or do you want validation? Because you already know what you need to do. You know, the problem is that you're afraid to take risk. You're afraid of consequences. You're afraid of pain. All these things are just all part of life you're just wasting energy avoiding what needs to be done. That you're gonna have pain. You're gonna have to take risk, and you're gonna make wrong decisions. It's just life. But you're also gonna make good decisions and have good outcomes. You know, you can't vacillate. There's a time when you just gotta do it. You just gotta get off the pot, and you have to. The key to change is self-awareness. You have to be aware of what you're saying to yourself. You have to be aware that you're the one causing the problem. You have to be aware that the only person that can affect change in your life is you. You have to realize that you just have to take the blinders off and look at yourself. Look at your own misgivings. Listen to the lies you're telling to yourself. Pay attention to how you present yourself to other people and what they think. Now, I've made several videos about not worrying about what other people think. But, you know, you need to care about what that potential employer thinks, or that supervisor at your current job. You got to care. You can't live in isolation in a bubble and just be totally indifferent to what everybody thinks, because you're going to be lonely and unemployed. You have to have some self-control. You have to have some. You just have to be honest with your own defects and your own, because we all have them. Like, I have a problem with not thinking before I speak, or either that, or I don't speak when I should, because I'm overthinking it. It's two extremes with me, and that's just one. You know, that's just an example. There's a whole list, because we're all flawed. But you have to look at yourself. You have to stop blaming other people for your failures. And you have to take responsibility and ownership for what's going on in your life. I mean, I I know people that are grown adults and still blaming their parents for their mistakes. That's nonsense. You know, because once you get to be an adult, you're responsible. It's on you. So stop blaming other people for what's going on in your life. You know what changes you need to make to get your life better. And you need to start making those changes. Or just live the same old, just keep on going, same old way you're going. And I know this because I was living that life. And I'm slowly making changes in my life. And things are starting to get better. 10 years ago, I would never dreamed of being on YouTube. I never would have imagined being able to write online and have people respond positively to what I write. Or even caring what I wrote, I never would have, but you got to be, I was self-aware enough to know that I was in a rut and that I was being lied to. And I started making changes. And things are changing for me. Change starts with you. You got to change. You got to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Notice what kind of person you present, what kind of person you are. And if there's anything in your life that you can see, and you're seeing them, you know exactly what to change to make your life better. If it's bad attitude for women, lack of self-confidence, arrogance, all these problems, all these defects, you know you have them. You know what defects you have. And you know what you need to do to change. And nothing's easy. It's not going to happen overnight. But I'm a prime example that you can make changes and be different and change what kind of person you are in the trajectory of your life. It's on you. And I give the best advice I can. But unless you want to change, it's not happening. I'll talk to y'all later. Leave comments, leave suggestions, and I'll try to make more videos today. Have a good one.